I watch a new film every other day, follow along for recommendations and reviews. Today, I just watched this short horror movie called MAMI WATER that is showing on Josh B. Foster TV. So the question, first of all, is why would I watch this film? And let me tell you guys that I'm always on the hunt for something our next watch, and I always want it to be something different, something new, unique, fresh. Because Nollywood, we have such a propensity towards comedy, romance, drama, and I love those genres. But when I see something that is not any of those, I'm always very interested. Like I'm probably going to check it out. So you can imagine me scrolling right on social media, and then I come across this trailer, and I'm seeing children walking around a fire. I'm like, what in the weapons is going on here? I'm seeing this man standing. People now raise their heads at the back. Everybody's face is illuminated. I'm like, oh, and then next thing, and they see girl, they fly from roof to wall. They jump. I say, what is this? Who made this? How can I watch it? That was my immediate thought. And I knew it was going to be the next thing for our watch list immediately because we haven't watched a short film in a while. And this just looks so different. So I went to check it out. Is this film without its imperfections? Absolutely not. It's some of the acting, especially the girl where they ask for this thing. That acting get us today. I'm not gonna give you. The sound kind of gets some issues, sound issues there as well. The CGI and the graphics, of course, they are not Marvel standard. They are not the best, but they are well done. I think what I want to celebrate this film for being the most is something different and for showing like a proof of concept that this can work, that we can do stuff like this. Like when I was watching it, my brain just kept on thinking that, like, wow, with what this person has, like, they are very limited budgets, clearly. Not clearly as if it's bad, but you know what I mean. Like, this is not like a very high budget production, but with the little that they've had, they've been able to do something so good. At least they've really tried here, and I just kept on thinking, I'm so curious to know what this person will be able to do if they had more money. So, just I don't know, it just makes me think even of Nollywood as a whole. Like, if we I just wish and I can't wait for us to get more into like horror and like fantasy and stuff like this in like bigger ways. Shout out to everybody that has done it already, regardless of my feelings about films like Night Market or Idia or even like adventure films like Osamede, like anybody that's doing graphic work or horrors or thrillers or something that's just kind of out of the ordinary. I really celebrate you and shout you out because it's not easy. And as audience members, we need to show up for these other films that are not romances, comedies, or dramas. Otherwise, we wouldn't see more of them being made. Do you know what I mean? Because it takes a lot more funding to do those ones and a lot more energy. So we need to show up for them. This film, go and check it out. And now, for those of us who have watched, we're going to start talking about this film with spoilers. So spoilers ahead in 3, 2, 1. Let us go. All right, now we're in the spoiler section. Please, if you're going to write a comment that has spoilers, just write spoiler alert before you write your comment so that we don't spoil it for people that have not yet watched it. This is going to be a very short spoiler section. I want to talk about just two things. Number one, I guess the main message of this film is just really control your kanji. Because the way this man is blowing through red flags, you see a girl in the middle of the street, you even ask her, like, why are you in the middle of the night standing alone in the road with no shoes on? You even point it out and you still say, follow me back home, enter my car. I'm like, bros, rest. And then you now get home, you're telling her, come inside, and she's like, can I enter? Like, almost like you even ask her, are you a vampire? And she doesn't really give an answer. I think it's some kind of three-way answer she gives. And you now say come inside, like blowing through red flags. Sir. When at the end of the film, it is now revealed that, like, he's an abuser slash, he assaulted somebody. That's why he's getting punished here. I kind of saw it coming, but I think that's just because I know storytelling. I watch a lot of films. I read a lot of books. So normally, when a man is getting punished and he does not know why, especially by a woman in the film, usually at the end of the film, it's that like they've done assault or like rape in the past. So that's kind of like a thing that we've come to be very familiar with. And so when this was happening to him, I kind of got the feeling. And then when it was ultimately revealed too, I was like, a piece of crap. He deserves what he's getting. But really, as I said, there's not much to talk about in the spoiler section, more so than like, I'm just so like, I don't know, I'm just so in awe of what these people were able to do with their budget because they really tried to do something different and nice. And was it without its imperfections? No. But is it a very strong proof of concept for something bigger, even just in the minds of audiences or producers or whoever is watching this? That you can just go, wow, maybe we can take what we are seeing here and put it into a larger machine and make something big, something grand, something like, and that's what I just think watching it was like my biggest takeaway was that, like, wow, the possibilities that Nollywood has. And I just hope and pray that we get more things that are like different and exciting and like, just not the ordinary that we see every single day. So Shout out to this producer for doing something different. And yeah, if you've watched this film, I'm very curious to know what you think about it. So please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, if you've watched this whole video and you have no idea who I am, my name is VDK. I'm the curator of the VDK Film Club, where every other day we watch something new and we just about it. Follow along. All right. Until the next film that I watch and the next video that I make, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.